Average investors are not allowed to make private equity stakes. They're excluded from venture capital and private equity to a large extent. What I'm really saying is we've created a safe space, a nanny state that reduces risk for Americans, but as a result shuts out opportunity and thus rewards. Free college for all won't solve this problem, and it would likely bankrupt our nation, especially if we have open borders. But less regulation combined with opportunity for both entrepreneurs and investors would greatly level the playing field. Supporting emerging businesses among the middle and lower classes would be far better than redistributing wealth. The solution to the inequalities of capitalism is not socialism, but rather more opportunity for capitalism. Fortunately, we're in what I hope are the early innings of a genuine regulatory rollback. The Trump administration has been slicing and dicing the excessive regulations that built up during the Obama terms and the decades before. There's a renewed push to help young entrepreneurs learn the ropes, and we need to promote that. Let me show you. The Council on Economic Advisors just released a study that shows that Trump's regulatory cuts will result in $3,100 of additional income on average per family over the next 5 to 10 years. $3,100 extra in your pocket for the work that you're doing now, just because we're rolling back regulation. In fact, this is just from 20 regulations. They just did the study on the reduction of 20 regulations. The advisors, the Council on Economic Advisors, said that per year from these 20 regulations, our nation is saving the equivalent of $220 billion each and every year just by cutting regulation. Remember, President Trump said for every regulation we add, for every single regulation we add, we need to wipe out 2 regulations. And that's the Trump doctrine. And it's becoming effective, and it's making a difference in your income. There's also some potential good news on the investor front. The SEC has just floated a proposal that would allow regular investors working alongside a qualified advisor to invest in deals previously limited to those that were deemed accredited. Now think about that. If you have an advisor sitting next to you and that financial advisor has looked at your portfolio, knows your needs and wants and desires, and says, hey, you know what? This new idea, Uber, that we've heard of, that might be okay. Maybe you should put some money in the new idea. Why shouldn't you be allowed to invest? This would be huge if this happens. It would allow average investors to join with others and invest in emerging companies. Reducing the regulatory red tape would open opportunities, both for investors and for entrepreneurs. We strongly support this SEC proposal. By the way, if you have a financial advisor and you want him or her to be on the cutting edge of this opportunity, you should go to economicwarroom.com/advisor and give us their name and their contact information. We'll reach out to them and say, here's how the regulation is moving through, here's what the SEC is saying, and here are opportunities where you can bring your clients along for democratic capitalism. We're building a list of the top financial advisors in America so we can together promote the benefits of democratic capitalism. The best answer to wealth inequality is democratic capitalism. We need to make it possible for everyone to advance.